Hi, I'm Richard Ford. Just so you know, this is multiple takes on this, so I'm gonna try and keep it a little relaxed, but also get it in this take. Uh, so I've decided of late that after years of writing musicals and creating stuff and doing things locally, that sort of thing, that it's time to kind of have a breakthrough and get my work out there, but also get my working with other people on their projects out into the world in such a way so that it makes a bigger difference. That's kind of what I've arrived at, is I want to find avenues to make a bigger difference. So this video is the first step in that. The project is called Rockstar Widow, and I'm going to make a video about the process of making that, but also the other things that come up as a music theater writer and as a coach for musical theater projects. The other stuff that comes up along the way, which includes distractions from other projects that you're working on, as well as trying to find ways to finance the work that you're doing. That's one of the hardest things, is that doing musicals takes a lot of money. There are ways to do it without a lot of expense, but it's harder and harder to do that, in today's era. So I'll explore that as well, and some of the things that I've found that work to keep the costs down, but also some of the ways to really finance the cost. And so I'm going to share the whole process with you. My goal is to make 100 videos, one a day, and see where we are at the end of that. Hopefully have a little fun with it too, and not have it be a total grind, because I don't know about you, but I don't need any more grinding in my life. I need actually some fun and some play. So this will hopefully have some fun and some play in the sharing of it, as well as the making of it. The project, again, is Rockstar Widow, and it's about a woman who, after 43 and a half years of marriage, she loses her husband suddenly. And so he's playing tennis and he has a heart attack. And it's based on a real person who initially approached me to write her story and to adapt her nonfiction book as a musical. And so I'll talk more about those kinds of details. But the big thing is that, she loses her husband after 43 and a half years, and she feels like life is over. So it's really about the journey of, okay, you're dealing with that grief, but how do you deal with that and then live? And so it's about being alive, and it's about really making a contribution. She learns in the end that she can make a difference for other people, and that is her purpose. And so her life's not over. It's kind of just beginning. I know when I've lost people in life, whether it was my grandfather when I was 10, that hit really hard. Or, I had my best friend growing up die while I was in college. He got a rare form of cancer and died. He was, 20, 21 years old. And I remember really starkly the feeling of, okay, well, life is over. What's the point? Why bother? And so most of the time we have stuff in life that kind of distracts us from dealing with that question. And so part of what I'm going to deal with in the show, and I've been working on it for a while, so it's not like we're not starting from scratch, but part of what I've been dealing with in the show is that sense of, okay, well, it feels like life's over. Now what? And, a way to approach that through story. All right, so that's the game. The game is to do these videos, to have them be fun and not be a grind, and then to really share with you not just the show, but everything that goes into making a musical, and really this sense of, well, how do you create a musical? A lot of people would love to do that, but it's daunting. It's a big endeavor. Musical and opera, it's even bigger than most novels that you would write. And so, a lot of times people spend years and years on writing a musical. And so I'm going to share with you the process, but also ways to quicken the process, to make it more fun and more joyful experience than maybe it is automatically. So that's the game. That's today's video, and I'll be back tomorrow. Come heck or high water, hell or high water. All right, thanks a lot. Oh, and if you're interested in this at all, or you've got some thoughts, or you have certain questions about musicals, drop those in the comments. I'd love to have your questions, your thoughts to also kind of talk about and deal with in the videos. All right, thanks.